do you engage then with individual people on the platform of Pinterest? Like, what is your method for doing this, to engage with individual people? Does it mean, what is it just simply to?
I comment, I do a lot of comment, I follow.
Okay.
I follow a lot of people. I mean, that's my new strategy right now is following people. Every single person that watches this video, I do this at every single conference for the last 6 months. I will follow you. You email me with all your social accounts, I will follow you. I want to know what you're doing. You're interested in me. You're taking the time out of your day to watch this. Yeah. So I want to follow you. So look, you now are engaged. I am following you and a major influencer, and I care about you. So look, that's already like done. That was like an Oprah moment. Are you kidding me?
Boom.
Now they've got a chance to engage me, and if I pin their items and it goes out to millions, pin their content.
Could it be fair to say that Pinterest has greatly impacted your business in a positive way?
Definitely, all social channels. So like building great content, we provide content that lands on, we create content that actually populates Pinterest. So I don't own Pinterest. I use Pinterest as a tool. So everything that I do points back to Handmade Charlotte. I love Pinterest. And everybody's like, how do you monetize? I don't monetize Pinterest. Pinterest monetizes Pinterest. I monetize Handmade Charlotte.
Okay.
We use it as a tool to aggregate the content, but we also use Twitter and Facebook as well.
All these platforms change all the time. They change the rules. They change
so they
things.
could I could be done. They could literally cancel my account tomorrow.
But the thing is that you want to drive
I've already built such a big audience on Handmade Charlotte. I'm not like, I would never, ever, ever want to lose my Pinterest account, but I'm also looking at the new next thing too, and always like very conscious.
That's a rule.
Following all the rules on Pinterest. Like you're not allowed to pay, you're not allowed to get paid to pin certain items. Like a lot of brands will reach out to me and say, pin this one item, we'll pay you $5,000. And I'll say, that's against Pinterest rules. You can email Pinterest, and I don't know what they're doing with that, but that is against policy. But what I can do is help you create content on Handmade Charlotte that I can aggregate. I can help you build your environment within Pinterest in the rules.
So if I'm watching this, and you're saying that there's a couple of rules I want to make sure I'm getting here. Is I definitely want to follow the Pinterest rules. I want to follow those. I want to do that. I don't want to break those rules, right? I don't want to get kicked off there. But also you want to drive people back to your website.
Right.
So for some reason they went out of business or shut the thing down, you're still going to be okay.
Right.
Okay. Now, Rachel, if I'm correct, I think you were the first guest pinner for Disney Baby.
Right, no, Disney, so like the Disney family, it was, Babbel.com was bought by Disney, and then Disney, so I went to them, I was already creating content for Disney, and I said, you guys need to be on this. I called Andrea Zimmerman, and she was in charge of managing all the content that was coming through, and she said to me, we're already on, I was like, you guys need to be on this Pinterest thing. Oh my gosh, like it's so rad, blah, blah. And she's like, Rachel, we're already stretched. We've already got, we're on Facebook and Twitter. We've got that covered. We've got millions of people, whatever. And I was like, I was like, I could do that for you.
Yeah.
I actually have an email that said, my goal is to reach 10,000 followers this month.
Really?
Yeah, I love that email. So then I was quickly approached by Better Homes and Gardens.
Okay.
The senior home editor, I met her at a conference and really just hit it off with her and was telling her about what I was doing with Pinterest. And then immediately following that, so I consulted with them and helped them get their platform started.
These are big companies. I mean, these are there's nothing bigger than Disney or Home and Garden or
Better Homes and Gardens, right? So Meredith Corporation. I've worked with Family Fun, which is also Meredith, and they have 8 million subscribers.
Can you get paid to do this? Can people get paid to be a guest pinner?
Right. So basically I'm creating an environment that reaches millions of people, and every single one of those pins is basically an advertisement for your company, and it's branded by your company. So I'm like 100% yes.
So let me ask you this here. In terms of action steps, what are some action steps that you'd recommend that every Thriver out there right now should be doing on a weekly or daily basis as it relates to their Pinterest account? What are some things that every Thriver should be doing on a daily or weekly basis with their Pinterest account?
Well, on all their social accounts, they need to be active and participating in all of those social accounts, even before you get your website up, even before you make that chocolate chip company. This is something you can start right now building your platform. Because once you start building your platform, then you can sell product and start seeding that. You've already built the platform to sell to people. So even before you perfect your chocolate chip recipe or whatever, you can start building your platform.
I love it.
Right now, like today, you can get right today, right now, sign up for your platform, and then make those tiny commitments and like engage on those channels every day and start being part of the community and same as commenting on their blogs and things like that, and Parents Magazine and all those things. You need to be engaging with those influencers as well.
Even though you're creative, and even though you love variety, and even though you have all these great ideas, you would recommend, and you do this. You have a whiteboard or something where you can cross off to make sure every day. Yep, check, I did that.
Right.
Check, I did that. I mean, so it's not just random.
Right. So we have an associate editor and an amplifier. Also, often we have, and I do it myself. But just like a tiny team like dedicated to those benchmarks every single day.
It has to happen every single day.
Every single day. I mean,
Boom.
for a company of our size, and like if we want to, keep that traffic up, but you can make those tiny commitments every day.
Okay.
It takes like 10 minutes.